Well, welcome to part 2 of the Funky Farmer holiday videos, and you might have seen the video I did yesterday with Rob, who owns the holiday let we're staying in, who's also an ex-dairy farmer but still does farming. So get and have a look at that one. It's quite interesting to see a little bit about how he diversified into having a holiday cottage, but also we went and looked at this Eweleaze and his young cattle, which I found very interesting actually. But today's video we're going to see a dairy farm that is actually still up and running. One of only, I think we're only down to about 7,500 dairy farmers in the UK. So a lot of people who are in that industry have diversified, and this farm has done their own thing. They've basically set up a milk station, a milk vending machine, which I guess works really well in an area like this, because you know there's a lot of people like me who are looking to, you know, buy a bit of local produce while they're away on holiday. But I guess it works as well for the local people who want to support their local dairy farm. Let me just get the address where we're going to. Oh, I've got my phone. Try and do things with two hands. Right, one hand, sorry. So we're going to Eweleaze Dairy here. Now, where are they? Let's see where they're based. It is at Martinstown, Dorchester. You can look them up on Facebook. I'll have a chat with them when they get. I'm not sure they got a website or something, but we'll go and have a look. I'm going to meet Chloe and her husband or partner. I'm not sure. I can't remember what his name is. As usual, I am totally unprepared and totally disorganised. But we'll get their names and find out more about them and everything when we get there. Right. Let's go to Martinstown. Let's go to Eweleaze Farm and find out what they're up to. Crack on. How cool is that? I have just arrived at this milk station. There's the lady I'm going to see. She's actually at the milk station. I don't know whether she was waiting for me there deliberately or whether she was going to be up at the, or whether we're going to be up at the farm. Let me just park up. Whee, look at this! Look at this lovely milk station here. Now that is a proper milk station, isn't it? With its own hut and everything. And luckily we've got the owners here, so we've got Chloe and Tom. We're going to go and meet them. Let's go and have a look. Hey, hey! Look at this! The whole family's here. What's the little girl called? Forgotten.
She's Ottilie.
Hello, Ottilie. Hello. You want to say hello? She did, didn't she? How cool is that? Wow. So we're at Eweleaze Dairy. Remind me again, where are we, so if people want to find you?
We are Martinstown, just outside of Dorchester in Dorset.
And have you got a Facebook or website?
We do Facebook and Instagram.
Right, where would they look? What would they look up to find that?
Eweleaze Dairy.
Brilliant. So hopefully some people might come and see you after this video. So who's in charge of the milk station? Who's in charge of the cows? So you're doing the milk station. We'll come to you in a minute. I'm going to talk to Tom first, because you come first, because you've got to produce the products that come in here. So Tom, how many cows are you milking?
We're milking 350.
Right. Oh, that's quite a number, isn't it?
Yeah. Block calving herds, calving 12 weeks. Just started now, so busy. Crossbred cows off of Holstein Friesian base.
Right.
All good.
So how long?
As much as we can.
Right. So how long ago did you set up the milk station then?
The milk station started in 2020, so 4 years ago.
In 2020, wow.
And it actually opened in lockdown, which was that was just by luck. It did.
Was that good luck or bad luck?
Good luck. Lockdown was very, very good for us.
Because people could go to you and find.
Yeah, very busy. So it was good timing, but it was purely coincidental.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what. Should we go and have a look at the cows first, and then we'll come back and look at the how this works? Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Brilliant, Tom. Cheers.
No problem.
Thank you. Right, we've come up the drive. Tom's brought me up. Look, there's a clearer on the farm. Look, there's the milk tanks there. He's just behind me. Tom, I'm going to ask you, how many litres in those tanks?
Enough.
Looks like a lot of milk to me. How many litres are they? They're whoppers, aren't they?
2 8,000 litre tanks.
Are they? Wow.
Because of block calving, we tried to have every other day collection.
Right, we're on every other day collection. Just to make you laugh, 2,500 litres every other day. That's what I produce.
Very good.
How many do you do?
Well, not as much as that at the minute, to be fair.
Really? But what are you doing your peak flow?
Peak flow, we'd be looking to send about 12,000 litres.
Wow. Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah.
So no wonder you need 2 tanks.
Yes.
So you were talking about your dairy herd earlier. I passed some lovely heifers on the way up. And how many cows are you milking, did you say?
350.
In the herds.
we are calving at the minute, so we're not milking very many at all, just under 100, so milking's very swift.
It's quite a big farm though, isn't it? I mean, we were talking, I was off camera with you talking about, you've got quite a large acreage you cover, but you're in sort of stewardship and stuff?
We're quite extensive what we do, so lots of herbal lays, lots of sort of conservation strips, etc., etc. But we're farming sort of shade under 1,000 acres in total, and that's rented land and named.
Quite a responsibility, really, isn't it? You've got to keep. So. You're spinning a lot of wheels and stuff, keeping everything going, really, including the milk station, aren't you? Really.
Yeah.
Let's go and have a look at your cows then. Every farmer wants to talk about his cows. Right, so we just come through into your milking unit, really, and look at it. It's a big boy, isn't it? Yeah. How many cows can you milk at once in here?
24 at a time.
24 at a time.
48 in the parlour. So swing over parlour.
Right. We just have a quick look down in here.
Yeah.
What time do you start milking? Not very long, and they're queuing up at the gate, aren't they?
No. We usually start it at 3 o'clock, but yeah.
I've delayed you a bit, have I?
Yeah, not
sorry, mate.
Not too many cows and milk, so yeah, about 4 o'clock at the minute.
So how long ago did you build all this? Because it all looks fairly new.
This was completed in 2019.
Right.
And we built over the old units, which had a much more antiquated parlour in. And it was needed of updating. This is brilliant. It's nice and easy. It suits our block carving system really well. It's a nice quick parlour. We have auto ID, feed to yield, ATRs. So it's a very nice parlour to work in. It's nice and quick, and yeah, we like it.
So let's go and have a look at your cows. They're waiting for us down there. Wow, look at this, here they are, and there's your friends there, look at that!
We've got a few of these,
Aren't they gorgeous?
They're
big on there. This is something I'm not used to, so because we got British Friesians, I forget, these are Holsteins, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're so much taller than a British Friesian.
Sorry, when I say Holsteins, they're Holstein Friesian based.
They've got a Friesian in them then, have they?
Yes, they have.
Right.
I do particularly like Friesians.
I was going to say, they did look like they're not purebred for Holstein, because they're normally a lot skinnier, aren't they?
This is a Holstein. This is Chloe's favourite cow.
Hello.
This is Tilly. She's on all the bottles.
Oh right, is that the one on the bottle? Is it?
Yeah. She's a real character. Real character.
Hello, Tilly. You're famous. You're a superstar. You're a moo cow superstar. They're all just waiting, aren't they? And they are all queuing up, literally, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Look at that.
Absolutely.
Is that the parlour just starting up?
Parlour just starting up.
Is it? I need to get out of the way then, otherwise you'll drag me in for milking, won't you?
Well, I think I will actually.
Hey. Relief milker.
Yeah.
Right, should we go out the other side?
Yeah, we can.
Otherwise we're going to be stuck in here. Shall I get it back down through here? I'll get a bit of video of him milking. Oh blimey, we're going to get wet.
You might.
Are they just jetting through? Oh, let me get out of the way. Yeah, she's in here.
She's in? Okay. We can watch the camera.
Here we come. Look at her. Oh, what's wrong with this one?
Well, I just stop.
How long does it take you to do the milking then?
At the moment, only about 3/4 of an hour.
Not too bad then, really.
When we're milking full numbers, it'll be 2.5.
Right.
3 hours.
Yeah, so it's quite a time for you.
Yeah. But quite a quick parlour, really.
Yeah. Oh yeah, wow, you're going to fly through them here, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm not staying down here too long, so I'm worried about getting something on my shirt. You're alright, you've got an apron on. Brilliant.
Yeah.
So Tom, we've just seen the cows being milked, and I'm interested because you sell your milk. Who do you sell your milk to?
Sell our milk to barbers.
And who are they? They make cheese, I believe.
Cheese making family, yeah, up at Ditchett in Somerset.
So you sell them as that's your main person you supply, but you also do the milk station. Now, I'm interested in the milk station. What made you decide to do that? Was it your idea, your wife's idea?
I think we came up with it together. Something we've always wanted to do was to market our own milk to local people and to give anyone in the area the chance to taste a local product that's well established within the county and in the area.
So you've got to ask permission of the person you sell to when you do that, haven't you?
Yes.
So were barbers okay with that?
We weren't selling to barbers at the time, and we did have to pay an extra fee to the milk bar at the time to be able to sell ourselves. However, barbers were more than happy that we were marketing our own milk, and in fact see it as a positive for their company. We are marketing ourselves.
I mean, it's definitely. I mean, hats off to you for doing that, because let's be honest. Running a dairy farm isn't hard. It's hard work, isn't it? You're doing so many things all the time. Yeah. To actually take on another thing to do. A right smile you got there, Tom. It looks like it's a lot of extra work on top, isn't it?
Well, we are definitely juggling here. We try and do a lot of our own tractor work. We try and do as much as we can ourselves without getting anyone else or as little people involved as we can. The vending machine was a real sort of passion project, I guess, that my wife and I wanted to do. And it was about marketing and creating a brand for our dairy, our farm, and trying to sell that to local people and anyone else visiting the area. To enjoy and see what we're about. We now stand by that brand, and I think it's been a massively positive thing for our dairy and business, and we see it as a positive going forward.
Brilliant, nice one. I'm going to go and have a look now. I'm going to see your lovely wife down the bottom of the drive. Cheers, mate.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Right, Chloe, I've just been up to see your husband's dairy herd. Now we're back down in this lovely building, this lovely milk station. So I'm really intrigued by all this, because it's quite a thing to set up a milk station, really, isn't it? I mean, it's not just we're just going to put some milk in a vending machine. It's quite a lot to it. I imagine you've got to get health certificated, or well, you tell me. What did you have to?
Oh,
there you go.
I'm very proud of my
5-star.
Yes,
nice.
I'm very proud of that. Yeah, it was quite a process. I had to do HACCP plans, which is
what's that? I don't know.
It's all to do with the cleanliness, and food safety, and how you're going to because we're producing it effectively. Where I make the ice cream as well, I'm not just buying it in and selling it. I'm making it, even though the milk is already done, it's pasteurised, but I'm producing it to sell direct to the public. So there's quite a lot of hoops to jump through, and I was very proud of my 5, and we've retained the 5 since we opened 4 years ago.
But you said you set up in lockdown, so you were thinking of doing this before then.
Yes.
Did you have to get planning permission or anything to build a shed like this or is it just a case of you buy a shed and put it in?
The shed we have put in is movable.
Right. Oh, okay. So it's probably
it's under a certain size.
But there's quite almost a risk, if you like, to set this up, isn't there? Because quite a significant investment.
It's the investment, yes. The milk machines aren't cheap. They come in at just over 20,000.
Wow, really?
Yeah, and that's just for this one. That's not including the ice cream machine.
Oh, this is your ice.
Not including the machine I make ice cream with. Not including the bottle machine. Not including the hut itself. Or the pasteuriser.
No. So massive. So what made you decide to do this then?
As with a lot of farms now, we knew we needed a diversification, to something to keep the farm running, something different to do. Thomas and I thought it would be quite a good idea. Pitched it to my in-laws, Thomas's parents, and they were on board with it. So we had a look how much it was going to cost if we could realistically do it. There weren't really any others in the area at the time.
That's quite a thing.
Yes, and there's been some that have been and gone.
Right.
We've always said, because people, can you put one in here? Can you put one in there? We want to do one well. Yeah,
I think, do you know what? That's a very good attitude to have, because I imagine that even just supplying this with milk is quite a task, because you can't just, it's blooming heavy stuff to transport, isn't it?
It is, and especially in lockdown when we were selling we were so busy in lockdown. I was working, I'd start early in the morning, and some days I'd still be in the dairy at 9 o'clock at night after everyone else had gone home, getting the next batch of milk just to see it through until the next morning, because we were so busy, because we were open 24/7, so people were coming. Now it's much more of a regular, I can predict it much easier. I know how much we're going to sell pretty much every day.
So how much milk does a machine like that hold?
That holds 200 litres.
And how do you I mean, your farm's up there, how do you transport 200 litres of milk down to here?
So I have a gator, a mule, and I've got a little sheep trailer actually that father-in-law converted for me. On the back, it's got a winch my kegs in, because they're, like you said, they're heavy, they're 120 kilos.
Oh, they're in kegs already, are they?
Yeah, so I've put it in the kegs up at the dairy in the pasteuriser. They're on wheels, winch him in, and then he goes into the machine. And I do that every morning. So every morning. God, that's kind of like a keep fit regime coming down and sorting this out, isn't it? That's what everyone, if they see me pulling it, they're like, some people I don't think realise quite how heavy they are until I say, go on, have a pull. And it is a lot. So let me just have a look in here. So you didn't tell me about your ice cream before. I didn't realise you made ice cream as well. You're quite a busy girl, really, aren't you? Yes, yeah, I think you can probably hear the baby in the background as well now.
I just changed my battery there because it went flat. Sorry about that. And in the meantime, we had loads of customers come through, didn't we?
Yes.
It's amazing. I'm sure you rigged that just to get them down.
Paid them all to be here.
No, it's lovely to see, actually. It's a real success. But we were talking about your ice cream, and I didn't know you did this, because I knew you had a milk station, but my fault, I hadn't looked you up enough. But you've got this Eweleaze dairy ice cream, so this is all your work as well.
Yes, yeah, I make all the ice cream. I have had a little bit of help now I've got the baby.
Right.
I got trained by an ice cream chef 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I was just doing one flavour.
Yeah.
The men wanted to do the ice cream, and I said, right, but we're just doing double cream because you can't really get that anywhere. No flavour, just taste of our milk in ice cream. And it was lovely. The ice cream chef was raving about it. He said, this is going to be really good. I've now got 7 flavours.
No way.
I need to do a few more. I don't need to, but I want to do a few more as well. I've got a couple up my sleeve that I want to try. We have won a couple of awards. We've won the Love Local.
Love Local. Oh, nice.
We won in 2022. So we won it every
I like that.
And that was lovely. Did a nice award ceremony. Had a Eweleaze trophy.
Oh, well, that's very applicable, isn't it?
And that was for the ice cream and for the milk.
So, which is the best-selling flavour then? I imagine vanilla or chocolate.
You think so? Actually, Biscoff and salted caramel.
Is that right?
Yes, I think Biscoff is the flavour of the moment, isn't it?
Yes, it is, isn't it? What did my kids have? They had something the other day, and it was, I think it was Biscoff ice cream,
Biscoff,
actually.
And on the milkshake front, very much again, Biscoff, salted caramel, very big popular flavours.
I just noticed you've got some other stuff here. This is sort of an extra on top, is it?
Yes, so this
is almost like your mini farm shop, isn't it?
So the idea is you can come here, you can get your basics.
Yeah.
So on a Friday we've got a bread man.
Right.
He comes
okay.
Local, bakes it all locally. He comes on a Friday morning, so you can then come here. You can get your milk, your eggs, your bread, your cheese, and actually butter. That's your.
This is all in here.
Your necessities. Yeah, so we've got some chutneys, we've got some bakes.
How lovely!
Here.
You've got some Dorset red there. I can see this local cheese.
Local cheeses. So we sell our milk to barbers.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm sure Thomas will tell you. Always told you all about that.
Yeah. And you can get a bottle in here. These are especially logo bottles, aren't they?
Yes.
Oh, smoky tomato relish. Is that homemade? Did you make that?
Made by the same guy that makes our bread.
No way.
So it's homemade by him.
So you're really supporting local if you come to a place like this. It's wonderful.
The point. Yeah, the point is reduce food miles and buying things locally because you can. You don't need to fly an avocado in from.
No, you're right.
Wherever they're from.
Yeah, and a block of cheese from Scotland. You can get it from Dorset.
We've got really good cheese here.
Yeah.
Really good produce. So
brilliant.
Even better that our milk's gone into the cheese and the butter.
How lovely is that? Right. On that note, my wife has asked me to get some milk. So we got this bottle. You've got special bottles, haven't you?
Yes.
You can have a look at your logo on there.
And that is actually one of our cows.
Is it?
A very clever friend that did one of the logos, and that is Tilly the cow.
Is it? Wonderful.
She's one of the old girls now, and she's been #1 in the milk producing.
Is that right? Milk. Here we go. So the other options, if someone wanted it, they could get chocolate milkshake or strawberry.
Yes, they could get milkshake. So then we also do a special of the day as well. I'm having to pay for my own milk.
Oh, you're joking. I'll give you some money for it.
No, I'm only joking.
Look at this.
Special of the day today is pistachio, but it's got a menu here. So these are the days of the week for August.
Yeah.
Everything that you can get. So tomorrow will be black cherry, rhubarb and custard the day after, and it all changes. I've got several different flavours. I keep them all.
Right. That's really nice, isn't it? I love that. So if you come in here in August, this is what you will get.
They're all your milkshakes.
And
the black cherry is a dark horse. A few people are like, oh, I don't know about the black cherry, and they have it, and then they're back every week.
It's an unusual milkshake flavour, isn't it?
So we're going to have a large bottle.
Oh, okay. I'll just turn that away while you...
Yeah, don't watch my pin number.
This is about, yeah. Right.
So he's just loading, and then...
Okay, so you put the bottle in.
Yeah, bottle's gone in.
And we're going to start in a minute, is it?
Yes.
Follow instructions on card reader.
Processing.
Oh yeah, we're waiting for the payment to go through.
There we go. You have paid. Thank you.
Well done. Look, press here. Go on then. Action.
So that's always a novelty. I know there's a couple of regulars that come and they have to get more than one bottle, so all the children get.
Yes, you can see the milk going in the bottle. Okay, right. That's really nice. So you pasteurise your own milk. Why did you do pasteurised rather than unpasteurised?
It's very hard to get a licence to sell raw milk.
Okay.
And actually, I did a lot of research into. It's just going to do a wash. It's going to get quite hard.
Okay. Oh yeah.
There's a clean after every
very
bottle.
sterilised.
Yeah. It's hard to get a licence to sell raw milk, but actually there was no. I did loads of research into the pasteurising process, and there are absolutely no benefits for me to pasteurise the way that I do as opposed to raw. So I pasteurise gently at 63.5 degrees for half an hour rather than a flash pasteurise really hot. So it doesn't denature any enzymes, doesn't change any of the fats. And because I cool it with an ice bank, I don't cool it by rushing it through. I'm then not homogenising it. So
I was going to say, this won't be homogenised, so you will get that lovely cream on the top, which is the best thing ever for crunchy nut cornflakes.
If it lasts that long, you've got to leave it in the fridge then.
Yeah, I know, because we obviously get the milk out of our milk tank, and it's the best milk ever. The cream on top is the best bit, in my opinion.
People they do argue over it, and I did do a blind taste test. So when when we were starting out, Thomas has had raw milk from the tank. Let me come out this side because you're in
shadow there. That's better.
Sorry.
You can see you. I think you're in the dark. I was looking around the wrong way.
Thomas has had raw milk from the tank his whole life, so I did a taste test with him and his dad on the stuff that I gently pasteurised and the stuff in the tank, and they couldn't tell the difference.
Really? That's really reassuring.
So, and all the, as far as I'm concerned, nutrient-wise, it's still all the same because I haven't denatured anything in my pasteurising process.
It's a way to go. Well, Chloe, thank you so much for giving me your time on this. Remind everyone else again where they can find you.
So we are in Martinstown, which is between Dorchester and Weymouth, in Dorset.
Brilliant, thank you so much. Brilliant. So it's getting busy here. There's a lot of people turning up, and I just noticed this chap with the Stroud Brewery bag, and I thought he's got to be from Gloucestershire or know something about Gloucestershire. Are you from Gloucestershire, sir?
No, I'm not. I'm actually from Dorset.
How come you got a Stroud Brewery bag? I want to know.
We have good friends who live near the Stroud Brewery.
Well, it's a very good brewery, and this is a very good milk station, and I'm interested to know, why do you support it?
Well, the milk is fresh.
Yeah.
We can see the cows from our house when they're grazing just when they come to the top of the hill. We know Tom and his family, and it's good milk.
It's nice to think that people in the local area, like yourself, support it really, because it makes a big difference to the business, really, doesn't it?
The milk is always here. It never runs out. It's always fresh. It's always cold, and it's really good.
What more can you ask?
Yeah.
And you come sustainably on a bicycle, which matches the principles of buying local, doesn't it? Well done. Thank you. Nice to speak to you. Thank you.
Take care.
Well, that was nice. We just met a customer, and there's plenty more customers here. I just remembered though, got to put this somewhere. So if any of you are coming to the milk station, look for the Funky Farmer sticker here. Chloe, there you go. You can stick that somewhere on the station, and then people can come and have a look and say the Funky Farmer was here. The Funky Farmer was here.
Although father-in-law's going to kill me because I've not put it on straight.
Oh, well, you might have to put it somewhere else later. Thank you.
I haven't put it on straight, I've got it wonky.
Oh dear.
He's very, very particular with those kind of things.
Wow, that was fantastic, wasn't it? There was a proper family farm run there with a nice dairy herd, and also the fantastic milk station. And this is what my videos are about, really. If you wonder why I go out and do these sort of videos off the farm, it's really to sort of showcase the little people who are doing stuff, you know, all the little farmers around the UK, just like me, who are running their own businesses and working hard to try and make a living, and maybe try and do something different and alternative. Right, so that's video day 2. Stay tuned tomorrow for holiday video number 3, which is the Dorset Sunflower Trail. Crack on.